This is Danny Bart, a talented footballer. He was only 10 when he joined the Wolves Academy. Now, aged 23, he was proud to be the Wolves captain in Sunday's championship win over Norwich. Danny's also proud to be one of very few British Asians playing professional football in England. That's something the Football Association are trying to change. Well, our reporter Ian Winter is at West Bromwich Albion's ground tonight. What's happening there then, Ian?
Well, Nick, as you say, the Football Association really does want to tackle this issue, and that's why they've organised a series of forums in places that have large Asian communities, like this one here at the Hawthorns tonight. You know, right across the Midlands, thousands of young British-born Asians have a real passion for their football, as I discovered this morning in the Black Country.
I want 2 keepers.
Palfrey Park, Walsall. The school holidays are in full swing, and that means non-stop football. Around 24 lads have turned up for a training session with Jerusalem Rangers, one of many clubs around the Midlands encouraging youngsters to play the beautiful game at grassroots level.
I've been playing here for 2 months, and it's really good because I want to do this pass so I can become a professional footballer.
So how many British-born Asian players are playing professional football in the top 4 English leagues? The answer is just 8. Including Adil Nabi at West Brom, Malvin Benning at Walsall and Danny Bart at Wolves. Danny's father is Indian and his outstanding talent has made him a firm favourite with the Wolves fans. He says it would be great to see more Asian footballers making it through to the senior leagues. If that does make me a role model for other aspiring young Asian players, then that can only be a positive thing.
We need to increase the participation at a foundation level, at a grassroots level. Therefore, that will filter up to, hopefully finding more people in the professional game.
And in 5 or 10 years' time, will that picture look very different?
I think it will. There's a shift in culture at the moment where football is becoming a more acceptable career.
You can see it's possible. You've got 8 players across the 4 leagues. Let's get that number up. Let's give the kids that push. Let's give ourselves that push to help them progress.
In the meantime, Adam and thousands of youngsters just like him can only work hard and dream of breaking through the glass ceiling and making the grade. But the stats don't lie for British-born Asians aspiring to play professional football.
Well, let's talk to a couple of guys who've got a real vested interest in this subject. Adil Nabi is the Young Asian Footballer of the Year and the young professional here at West Bromwich Albion. Do you regard yourself as a role model then, Adil, for other young Asian players?
If that's what you want to call it, yeah, a role model to young Asians, young lads in deprived areas such as where I was from. So if I can help young lads come through and do what I've supposedly done now, then yeah, great.
You've had to put in so much hard work, not just yourself, but the dedication on behalf of all your family to get where you are now.
Definitely, I think if you want to get to a stage at the top, you have to put hard work into it, and not just from myself, from my mum, my dad, my little brothers, my big brother. So it's a whole family thing, not just myself. But obviously I get the headlines, but there's a lot of groundwork from the family that has to be done.
Sure. Well, Adil's father actually had to change jobs, and 2 of his younger brothers are on the playing staff here at West Brom as well. This man needs no introduction, Brendan Batson, former legendary player here, of course, and FA consultant on equality matters. What more can the FA be doing to encourage young players like Adil?
Well, I think it's forums like this where they are having these consultations with the Asian community, who make up 5% of the population here, and it's to hear from them where they see the sticking problems are, because football wants to embrace everybody, and we need more Adils. We've had 1 or 2 come through, but we need a deeper pool of talent for that talent to rise to the top. So football's lovely. You're welcome. Just come forward and be part of it.
Is progress being made in a nutshell?
I think there is work being done that hopefully in years to come you'll see the fruition of that. But there's no question this problem keeps arising year in, year out, and we need to have some positive action on it, and that's what we're trying to do now.
OK, Brendan and Adil, thanks very much indeed. The FA's Football Forum continues here at the Hawthorns this evening.
Thank you, Ian. Some more football news. The owner of Heritage